Geordie. If this is your first visit, my name is Peter Knowles and I live on this classic wooden motor cruiser in Victoria, British Columbia, along with the loving memory of my pup Geordie, all the while fixing it up for some pretty ambitious cruising someday. If that's the sort of thing you might find interesting, please consider sticking around and subscribing. I'd love to have you. Well, what a week this has been. We're gonna have to jump back in time where I leave my marina for the very last time, but I'm not going too far. And good morning. Well, it's coming up on departure time, with the exception that there's a heavy fog. I have a long steam today, 7 hours. So I would like an early departure. It's just around 6:30, but not going anywhere in this. Well, the wind's coming up just a little and the fog is clearing fast, so it looks like I'm going to be able to get out of here. Now, this is very strange to leave the marina I've been living at for 6 years now, but it feels good. It's a really good thing, and really good things are coming. But of course, you'll have to wait just a little while to find out what they are. Don't worry, not going too far. Well, this is it, the final departure. Whew. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go see what there is and we'll put some out. Well, good morning, folks. I'm just pulling out of Princess Inlet on Wallace Island, which we've been to many times. I didn't think you needed yet another version of that. So long steam yesterday, 7 hours from Victoria to Wallace Island, and off this morning out through Portlier Pass into the Strait, and then up to Gabriola Island till Silva Bay to meet up with some friends, including Lloyd, who's been waiting there for me. And the next day we're going to cross over to Vancouver. Really looking forward to that. is basically a long way across to Vancouver. I'm not doing that today, although it would be a good day to do it. I'm going to turn left and head up towards Gabriel Island to Silva Bay, where I'll meet up with some friends, including Lloyd, who you all know. Hey Simon, come for a beer!
I'll be over in a minute.
All right. Honey, are you coming too?
She loves beer.
Excellent. See you soon. Good morning from Silva Bay on Gabriel Island. I came in here yesterday to stage to cross over to Vancouver. It has the advantage that it's outside the various passes on Galiona Island, so I'm already out in the Strait and I don't have to wait for a good tide to pass through the passes. Anyway, so it looked like we were leaving this morning, but the weather has actually turned a little bit. It looks really nice now, but it's going to be substantially better tomorrow. So a day here isn't too bad at all. A chance to visit with even more people. Yesterday afternoon was quite a fest of visits, which was great. Heading back over to see Simon from Finding Simon. Absolutely fantastic YouTube channel and a fine gentleman. I'm just going to hop in the dinghy and go say hello. Morning coffee. So I'm just doing a single-handed departure here from Silva Bay. Had a great couple of days. So I've undone the bow line and the stern line, and I have just the midline set up as a bit of a spring. So what I'm going to do is just kick the stern out a bit, and then release that spring and come back. Kick myself off over here. This boat steers in reverse. I just love it, especially if you give just a little blip. Let's stop for a second, get the other fenders. And we're off. We're crossing the Strait of Georgia, and it's going really well considering we're crossing absolutely perpendicular to the wind and waves, but we had to wait for a really good day to do it that way. It is the shortest crossing from Gabriola to Falls Creek, but it is not ideal for wind coming straight up or down the Strait of Georgia. The good thing about today is the wind swung from northwest to southeast this morning, which meant it didn't have a lot of time to build up a lot of fetch, a lot of big waves. So it's quite windy, but there aren't many big waves, so that's good. Anyway, so here we are, about 2/3 of the way across, so you can start to see the mainland. And if you have really good eyes, much better than mine, you'll start to make out some of the towers of downtown Vancouver. I have to admit, I absolutely love arriving in Vancouver by boat. It is really dramatic. Anyway, we'll all be doing it together in a few moments. I gotta go in there. Okay, that was tight. I basically just backed up towards the piling on this dock and then just hand bombed it in by myself. Worked out pretty well. Okay, now we're gonna go bring Lloyd in here. Nicely done. Awesome. You did it. All right then, Vancouver. Pretty cool. This is the Fisherman's Wharf in Vancouver on the south side, very close to Granville Island, which is basically right there. Fantastic spot. The big trick that was coming in here that I had to figure out at the last second was I had to get the dinghy off the stern and put it up on the bow because it would never fit in here. Tight fit. Okay. Well, I must say this has been a lot of fun. Been here at Fisherman's Wharf in Falls Creek in Vancouver for a couple of days now, and it's just when you have that to the backdrop of everyday life. I'm a city kid. I grew up in Montreal. I just like cities. Anyway, we're just gonna walk along the shore now of Falls Creek along to the pub. Absolutely fantastic spot we've been to a couple of nights in a row. Later on tonight, I'm going to the airport. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, but someone's coming here. All right then, well, welcome to the Travels with Geordie Beer of the Week, live from Silva Bay in Gabriel Island. Always say live. I don't know why it's live. It's not live, but
Live on tape.
it's live on tape. Exactly. And we're here again with finding Simon Stiles and the beautiful Melly. How are you?
Good. How
Glad
are
to have you
you?
aboard. And of course, the beautiful Honey. I'm not sure she's framed in the shot. Lean in there, Honey.
You want to look?
You just put your hand out.
Yeah.
She should usually put her face right in. Oh, she's busy
Exactly.
Just watching the
because
otters.
the camera's rolling.
Exactly. Well, it's really great to get back here and get another tour of Simon's boat. And man, you've done some crazy stuff.
It's changed a lot since
It's
you were
changed a
last
lot. And most importantly, at least for me, he gave me a sneak preview
year. Yeah.
of what something really cool. We're not going to talk about
The masks.
The masks.
are coming in, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, he knows, my viewers don't all know,
Right.
my patrons know, but
Right.
it's going to
It's
be really cool.
Really cool. You have never seen anything like it anywhere. And in fact, you'll line up to watch this boat come by and raise its sails. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we drinking?
We are drinking the Dark Side from White Sails in Nanaimo. So just actually on the other side of the ferry terminal.
Right here.
Cross off the ferry.
Hyper local.
Hyper local.
Love it.
It is a light take on the dark ale.
Sounds fabulous.
Awesome.
We have 3 to pour. Is this a regular beverage for you, or is this an experiment?
No,
for
this is
you?
an experiment for me too. I've
Right.
never had this at all.
Right.
And
See what we think. Oh, look at that little top. Wow. Come on, the glasses were perfect in the end.
Yeah.
lovely.
Excellent. Well, cheers to you all. So glad to have you here.
Cheers. Thank you.
Better than your average.
Well, it's exactly halfway between a stout and a dark ale.
I guess so. Yeah.
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 It's like
Which
stout on the front, dark ale at the back.
I love the way you describe
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. Absolutely fantastic.
It still tastes really light though.
Yeah, it does taste a little like
This is like
it's like Wonder
this
Bread.
is Wonder Loaf.
Wonder
So
Loaf,
pretty.
exactly.
Yeah.
Doughy.
Yeah.
Like a meal.
Yeah.
But the
A meal in the
dark
glass.
ale has like more bite, right?
Right.
Because it's more of an ale.
Yeah.
And then the porter is more of that bread taste, and this is bread
Alright.
with bite.
I'm going to say it's very drinkable. Are you going to finish yours?
Not sure yet.
I am.
Yeah, I am.
More for you,
Exactly. And you
more
can
for
actually
you.
drink it. Okay, I do this thing, as you maybe remember. You gotta say a word of the week so people can win a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So cool, by the way, you're wearing your t-shirt. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's rocking.
It's got epoxy stains and everything.
That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
I love that it looks like a dog, but at first sight it could also be a map. That's what I
Don't
thought.
hype it up too much. This
Wow.
one's vintage.
I never knew that. Yeah, that's first generation. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. I like it. What is that?
Excellent. You want one? I can get you one.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay, so we got to give away a t-shirt, which means we need a word of the week.
The word of the week best describes me.
Yeah.
Stubborn.
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 Excellent.
So there you go.
Okay, so you know what to do with it. Stubborn is the word of the week.
Leave it in the comment.
Thanks so much. All that stuff. Exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.